cannot sustain their
spend
budget.
it. Well, one of the big risks is actually inflation, of course, because if there's no productivity growth and just money growth, then everything will evaporate because of inflation.
Furthermore, I think it's just first thing is they cannot get the budget. How to get those money?
Well, that's by leveraging taxes, by really actually putting VAT on every search, every Facebook visit, every purchase through Amazon, everything that generates money for these guys, they're not paying taxes over it. So what?
If we can get $24 trillion, we don't need to distribute the money for
Yeah, but that money is basically disappearing, right? Through tax havens.
Yeah, like from Titan, GAFA, we're going to money from those companies.
What's GAFA?
GAFA is Facebook and
Good. Okay.
So we can get money to $1.4 trillion US dollars. The government need to spend for the other purpose and for like
we cannot nationalize those companies.
Education or some investment or instead of distributing money to the people.
Well, what needs to happen is that basically this only works, of course, if all the industrial nations
training and education and skill up training and consider for future investment. Right? If you can get the $24 trillion from the IT companies.
If you can get that in taxes, I think that is probably a little bit optimistic.
Yeah, too much optimistic. He just.
But
he looks like.
So he's talking about putting VAT on every search and companies sticking together, of countries sticking together in their taxation laws. It is, of course, true if these Silicon Valley companies like that who are now going to after the market for logistics, like everything.
I think this is some meaning acceptable. It's a big IT company. They don't pay tax. This is we need to focus on how to get money from those companies. Right? This is right answer. But as soon as we can get money from those IT companies, we do not need to distribute those money to ordinary people. No,
we don't have the money.
No, we don't need to spend the kind of. This is ridiculous.
So we first need to solve the taxation problem.
Right. And also, currently, I told you 25. He's also told that $25,000 US and half of population is very low income, and this we need to consider for how we're going to support them. And this is true, but. I think it's not easy action to distribute money for them. Instead, we need to consider for how to increase their income instead of give them money.
Yeah. Okay. So how to increase it? But one way of doing it.
Well, one example is we try to provide some cheaper housing.
Yeah.
Or we consider for a more cheaper healthcare system. American healthcare is very expensive.
It's very expensive, yeah.
So we need to consider for healthcare.
Well, that needs to be fixed. That's
right?
what Obamacare
also, we're going to consider for the skill up training. So like 20 to 30 million, out of 230 million, just middle income will get 160 million is poor people. Okay, we're going to give them opportunity. 60 million people going to get some skill, or it means younger people or under 40 people. If you want to get skill, okay, we're going to provide the kind of training sessions or something like that. Or we could try to get more cheaper university fees. It's kind of ridiculous. $70,000 US dollars a year. It's stupid. Okay, government will provide half of those. Give them more better careers for younger people, or we're going to give them more older people. Give them the opportunity for studying at university, and master degree and support the government. Sort of things I think we can provide for them instead of distributing money. So we're going to more constructive way. We need to consider for the people constructive.
So you don't trust that this $1,000 will be?
No, not the way, not trust. And
Because
this is actually more constructive way.
Well, I
Or simply not give money. This is just this.
Right, but I tend to disagree. I understand what you're saying, and we need, but this is exactly doing the same thing as what we are afraid of, because who's going to invest anything in the taxi drivers?
For example, just one example. Japanese, you can going to speak English. Government going to pay money for incentive program. I think this is the right answer. Not only that distributing money, but if you're going to get English skill, government will going to pay money for you. This is meaningful. Just only give money for you without any return or without any reaction or effort of the people.
So you're worried that this money is not going to do anything.
Exactly.
I think, but
exactly.
So what I tend to agree with Yang is that what you will see is that actually a lot of people will not all of a sudden become lazy or anything like it, because $1,000 is not enough to survive. You're still under the poverty line. So what it's going to do is actually people will be able to get ahead a little bit. They have a little bit money to spend on education, a little bit money. Maybe if your parents are sick, then you can decide to work a little less. But
I understand. They're going to movie, or they're going to restaurant on the
or
they're going to do
or work
money.
less to look after their mother.
I understand, but
that is maybe not measured in GDP, but still.
But this is, I think, encourage just demand and increase demand, So I think what you said, some contributing for the increasing for their economic growth, but this is more active spending. I think we had better consider active action. This is not active. Like one example is when I was elementary school.
I'm worried.
When I was elementary school, and our team, Korean people, Korean family at that time after World War II, some student, elementary school student, very rich. He just gave us to the going to the movie store, and he going to buy expensive food for distributing for all of us. At that time, the food is in shortage. It's very similar situation. He just spent lots of money, and we just happy and go to movies and eating good food. But this is my feeling is this not kind of healthy. Not healthy.
Well, I think actually it will open up possibilities for people.
Or Japanese maybe culture. You're going to make an effort, then you can get money. It's Confucianism, this kind of approach. If you're going to, our Christianity the same. If you're going to work, then you can reward. And if you make an effort, and you can get
But what
return.
kind of work gets more reward then?
This is what I'm talking about. Just if you're going to willing to go to university, if you're going to get master degree, or you're going to have some problem for going to hospital, or you
Going to hospital, that's not
productive. Like I said, one example I told you, hospital is. I'm yesterday I went to the hospital, and 2/3 of patients are old people. They don't need to go hospital. So many people, but this system is something wrong, right? And I just reserved the hospital for my health exam. He told me, 3 months later, how come so I need to wait? Almost 100% older people. 100% old people come to take health exam instead of young people, right? So that you need to wait next 3 months. It's just stupid. This is like distribute. You can have opportunity to take health exam. Everybody, kind of things happen. So this is it's a social organization. Social system is kind of normal, situation, this is kind of twined, or retorted, distorted, sort of things happen. And so if you're going to do something, and you have to make an effort to before doing that.